apologies. I put the camera down to get a bite to eat, and just zoom out. Yeah, I put the camera down, and unfortunately we got disconnected. So I want to apologise for that, guys. But I am back live, and we'll be doing the tour shortly of the car garage. So tune in, guys. Apologies for being disconnected, guys. I've had loads of messages from you guys from the Facebook group that the feed got disconnected. Unfortunately, I can't reconnect the feed for some reason. It's not allowing me to do that. But apologies once again, guys. I'm back and I'm live, guys. So please feel free to join again, guys. I am back and we're live at Silverstone, and we're going to experience the car garage tour. Alex, are we due for the car garage tour? Isn't it now? We're meant to go, is it? Yes. Okay, I will do. Hey Ian, sorry about that, guys. Got disconnected, unfortunately, disconnected. I lost the feed through the Facebook group for Christopher Ward as well. I had a technical difficulty. Apologies once again, guys. I'm a bit of a rookie at these live streams. This is the first real proper live stream I've used through the YouTube platform. But I was wondering what the score is, what's happening now. Are we going down?
Yes, there's a garage.
Yes.
I can ask.
If you can ask, because the guys are wondering what's happening.
Well, I know there's another one at 2. So
At 2, yeah? Okay. Okay.
Is Alex coming with you?
Alex is, Alex and Mike want to go.
Would you like to wait?
Yeah,
Do the 2 o'clock one?
2 o'clock one. What time is it
Is that
now?
right for you? It's 25 to.
25-2. So guys, I'll probably come back on the live stream again at 25-2 to do the car garage tour. So yeah, sounds good. I'll
keep an eye out.
Thank you. So we're going to do the car garage tour. Apologies once again, guys. I unfortunately put my phone down. I don't know what happened. I disconnected the live stream from the Facebook groups as well. So I'll try and sync that up again at some point. But you can always come to the channel and watch it, guys. So 2 o'clock, guys, we're going down. We missed it at 1:30. We missed that one.
Oh, we're going to this one at 2, I think.
2 o'clock, yeah. So cheers, guys. We're back on the live stream now. Got disconnected. I've had a few abusive messages from the Facebook group. Why the live streams? I went to put my phone down, and I pressed the power button and just sort of cancelled everything. So I'm back. I'm a bit of a novice to this, but I normally prefer to do the footage in a controlled manner, where I can edit and stuff like that. But
It's going live.
yes. What happened, what threw me was the lunch. Because when it's time for food, I sort of like, the animal instinct comes in, and I've got to eat. I just threw my camera on the floor. And yeah, the rest is history, as we can see on the stream. But it was a good stream. I think we did a good 45 minutes. Built up momentum and stuff like that. So we've had a lot of Watch Guys brothers in time. We're there as well. Good Watch Guys as well. Jamie Opponents was there. I think we had Andy Gaps as well. All the Enzo brothers. Ian Nicholson, yeah, doing a great job on the moderation, my friend. Thank you for all your help. Absolutely fantastic. Both me and Alex have you in high regard. Dodger as well. Thank you for coming on, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic. I know it was fantastic, guys. I did a live feed in the Watch Addiction Club and the Christopher Ward groups as well. And they've got like a massive following Christopher Ward in those Facebook groups, and I think they've got like, I don't know, 40, 50,000 people in the actual in the group that were potentially at least 5% of them were watching. So that was fantastic. So I'll try and reconnect. But if anyone is watching, let the guys know in the Facebook group they can come to my YouTube channel and watch the live stream as well. If you can't, no problem. I will be posting this in the Facebook group after we finish the live stream. So join us on the journey. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a good time. And yeah, let's sit amongst friends. Let's see what Alex is up to. So Alex, Alex, you're live. Sorry to impose. I hope it wasn't a private chat or anything like that. But how was the food? This is the only reason he come. Let's meet as well. One of the founders, the two founders of Christopher Ward. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us. Absolutely a pleasure.
I hope you've enjoyed it. And we're still in P3.
So we don't miss the car garage tour. If I'm out there or any of us is missing, just come and grab us, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to show the guys.
You're changing the tyres.
Yes.
So, you literally can't miss it.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But if I'm on the live stream, I'll probably drop the camera to get there.
Alex is putting the fuel in.
Yeah.
We're jacking up the car.
No worries. Well,
And I'll be organising.
I think we've just lost another watchmaker. He's changing trade now. I see him on the virtual driving. I never seen him so quiet and concentrating like that before. You know, I mean, he can talk and service a watch, but he can't talk and drive. You know, it wasn't great video footage, to be honest with you. If he had a bit of a cold sweat, I have to say, good old Alex there. But
The BRIT team are depending on you two guys, so if they come off the podium position, frankly, it'll be down to you. So no pressure at all. I think in F1 the tyre changes within something like 2.4 seconds these days. So whether you've done any practice, I don't know. No, there's 25 minutes or so.
you see, the only 2.4 seconds I do in my car is 0 to 30. You know, so I was like, wow, that I hit some real speed there, and then I get stuck at a traffic light. You know, so. But look, the car lineup is amazing. I have to say,
I have to say, this is a man who knows his cars.
oh yeah, I know my cars all right. I mean, I love my cars, but unfortunately with cars you can't put them in a watch box. You need a massive car garage and all this sort of stuff, don't you? So, you know. But look, I hope that this is not, you know, the future of cars isn't electric for me, because the atmosphere you're getting, guys. And I'm going to go on to the balcony now.
My own view, who knows what the future holds, there will combustion engine won't die. I think what will happen at this level, we talk about hydrogen. So we fuel by hydrogen. I don't see Formula E electric cars in motor racing becoming the norm. Just the noise alone.
The atmosphere is amazing.
The atmosphere, you get a bit of adrenaline. I felt the tension at the grid. You see the guys all sit. It was a bit like watching a boxing fight where they're in the zone. I was in the way of one guy a little bit with the camera. He could have walked straight through me. He was in the zone, you know what I mean? He was like, he was ready for battle, you know? A bit like Alex Spartan, you know, we like to call upon our Spartan heritage, but it's probably about, I mean, he keeps on going on about Alexander the Great. I've never met anyone because he's called Alexander for this. It's even, you know, most people will read a book that's in the charts at the moment. He's reading Greek mythology.
And rightly so.
I'm going to see his tomb at the end of the day.
So I have to put up with the drive. I pick up Alex from the hotel and he's going on about Greek mythology again. But guys, I'm going to venture outside on the balcony to give my guys the exposure, the noise, the atmosphere.
Yeah, but Nick Moss never lived in Britain.
Fantastic. So let's see what cars are coming up, guys. You can name the cars. Apologies once again, guys. I lost that stream. I had it all set up with the Christopher Ward and the Watch Addiction Club, and I messed it up. So you guys are going to have to see it at a later date. But you guys that are watching now, we've got, that's a Toyota Supra, I think. BMW M4. Another McLaren. Another McLaren. Porsche Cayman. Fantastic, fantastic. We got BMW M4 and the Lamborghini Huracan. Fantastic.
Also in the pits, to go back to the first driver is car number 27.
Wow, look at this.
Joe Osborne, I think, gets the prize for the fastest speed. 50 kph miles on the line.
Fantastic, guys.
Very quick in the pit entrance race.
Also in is the Barwell Lamborghini.
Guys, you guys, it's a great experience at Silverstone, guys. I'll be honest with you,
Adam is out.
the weather's fantastic, the sun is shining. Look at that Mercedes AMG GTS. You can hear the roar of the V8s. The roar of the V8s, guys, is what it's all about. Audi R8 V10, you hear that sound? Fantastic. You've got the Mercedes GTS, Lamborghini Huracan. Oof. Fantastic, guys. Absolutely. The adrenaline, the rush of the sound. Aston Martin. Another Aston Martin, fantastic.
So at the moment then, he is
Gavin, Ian, and whoever's watching, next time we'll organise it. It'll be a good meet-up. Fantastic.
team driver. Stop here, Demetri for number 18.
Wow, I'll tell you what, guys, this is impressive. McLaren, look how tight it is. This corner is the one you got to look out for, guys. It's where the race can be won and lost on that corner. Fantastic. Got another Lamborghini Huracan. Look him take the corner. Oh, nice to get very well. That's the BMW M4 CS.
Number 72 Barwell Lamborghini.
Another McLaren. You've got the Bentley Continental GT. That's a big boy on the track, isn't it? Look at that. He struggles around the corner there. Don't know if you can see that, but he did struggle on that corner. Mercedes AMG GTS McLaren. I think that might be that Team BRIT. I'm not sure. I couldn't see from here. Another McLaren. Porsche Cayman. Sounding juicy. Audi R8 V10.
Team managers take photos of the timing screen to show themselves in the lead of the race, just so they can then show it to the sponsors.
Let's go and check out what our fellow watch enthusiasts are up to. Hope I'm not disturbing anything personal, chat. Let's keep it politically correct now, guys. We're on the live stream now. Cheers, everybody. So guys, it's been a very interesting experience today. Oops, sorry about that. A few technical difficulties as well, as you guys have noticed. The good news is I've shot a lot of footage, not live. So I've been at the grid as well. Very, very intense. The atmosphere. I was right on the track before they started the race, where they were warming up the tyres. Check that out. I've got exclusive footage of me and Mike Francis, CEO, the founder, having a good old chit chat about the future of Christopher Walken, the partnership with Team BRIT. It's been absolutely fantastic, I have to say. It's just been a fantastic event, and I have to say it's been a real honour to be part of it all, to get the exclusive releases from Christopher Walken as well. That's been great, guys. So at 2 o'clock, stay with me, guys, spread the word. We are going to do a car garage tour as well, so you're going to see the cars in the pits at 2 o'clock. Not long to go, guys. We've got 10 minutes to go, so I'll try and keep you entertained as much as I can. And guys, comment. Let me see who's in the chat. Who's actually in the chat today? Let me know who's here.
Yeah, it's a big world, it's a big laugh.
Yes, Gavin, I will take you to the Christopher Ward stand so you can check out the watches. So let's take a look, guys, at the watches again. Let's go and check these bad boys out. The joy of the hobby, guys. What can I say? The joy of the hobby. So, back at Christopher Ward, we've had the request. Unfortunately, my first live stream was disconnected. I got frazzled when I was told it was time for lunch. And I went to put the phone down on the floor. I lost all the live stream connection within the Facebook. I had 3 Facebook groups that were having a live feed as well, and my Watch Addiction club as well. So I lost all that. But guys, I'm going to do my very best to please who's watching now. So we're going to go through the new, let's look at the new releases. So these are the new releases for 2022, the Christopher Ward Aquitaine. Now, the Aquitaine is very much a vintage inspired watch, isn't it, really? Its design cues are watches from, would you say, late 60s?
60s, yeah.
Yeah, blank pan
The 50
ish.
fathoms,
Yeah.
the pullover 6 was another one. It's the dive watch is a sort of golden age, what some people would say, you know. And of course, Jacques Cousteau worked very closely with him back in the day. But we really tried to make it to lose it.
Hey, Y2K.
Future classic, in a way.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to get this into focus. There we go. Is that better, guys? Give me. Is that focus? Let's have a look. There you go, guys. So let's check that one out. This
so we have automatic, and we do GMT as well. We have 3 autos in total. So we do this green and ecru, double blue. We also have a green, yellow we don't have here today, and then we have the bronze blue combination, and then this is our GMT as well.
Sorry, guys, I'm out of focus for some reason. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. We are now experiencing technical difficulties that I wasn't before, so just shows you live broadcasting isn't as easy as what we think, isn't it? To be fair, so this is the bronze chronometer piece as well. Fantastic, isn't it? This. I love the marine blue, sapphire, that dome sapphire crystal, bezel insert. 41 millimeters, guys, but it wears a lot smaller due to that lug-to-lug width and the way it's been designed. It's got a very slim profile, 12 millimeter, 12.6 case thickness. The bandwidth.
12.6 with the crystal, with the dome.
Right.
Slightly less if you just go measured to the bezels. But yeah.
Fantastic. And that the way that blue marine dial, that I don't think this light does it just. Can I pop outside to show the guys in natural sunlight how this watch looks? And if you can see the marine blue, you'll see what I mean in natural light. Look at that blue, guys. Look at the weight place of the light. Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. Check out the cars, guys, as well. Fantastic. Look at that. Fantastic.
So our latest collecting the Aquitaine.
Did I give you guys heads up the watch that Alex has bought? Is this bad boy here?
I know, I've been getting the emails on these like every 5 minutes.
Let's get this into focus. My phone is playing up now. There you go, guys. That's much better. It's got internal rotating bezel. I can't really demonstrate to that, but the crown there at 2 o'clock is internal rotating bezel. It's a real exploration watch, I have to say. I love the dial. It's got a carbon finished dial as well. Nice bit of heft to it. It's a military assigned watch as well. Very nice indeed. You can see. There's one other watch I want to show you guys, which is very nice.
We do our trident.
This is the C63 Colchester, and this watch was assigned by the British Parachute Regiment, and one trick this watch has got, check out this crown, the way it pops out, bang, pushing crown, very nice. It's as light as a feather, I have to say. Very nice indeed, I have to say. Push that back. This is fully carbon. Very light, guys. A very light watch indeed. Now, I believe this watch sells for, I think it's around the £1,000 mark. It's about £1,095 sterling. So, £1,050 sterling for 2022. And is this chronometer certified as well? Is that take it? And how much does this one weigh? So the viewers can get an idea.
I've looked at it and I've seen on your website. It's about 42. So just the watch itself without the strap is about 42.
Right, yeah, okay. So it is as light as a feather, guys, I have to say. Absolutely fantastic. These are the new releases. Fantastic releases, guys, I have to say. I want to show you actually, I want to show you a watch that Mike is wearing, the founder of Christopher Ward. This is the C60 Concept. Now, this is what Christopher Ward can produce. It's a horology piece, and I'm sure you guys are going to be intrigued to see this piece. It retails, I believe, just under 5,000, but it is actually extremely good value for money in terms of what you get. And Mike and Alex, I want to just say they want to see your C60 Concept.
Who's we? Are we on live?
We're live, yeah.
There you go.
Even Alex was impressed with
it's
this.
amazing.
You know,
Absolutely amazing. The price point as well is incredible.
So this is on the titanium bracelet as well.
Yeah.
So as I've said before, I don't know whether the live stream heard it, but you know, in collaboration with a number of really specialist watch businesses, manufacturers, people like Strom who did the bridge work, people like Pneumatic who did the polishing of the bridges, which when we were on the grid, you noticed when the sun was glinting off it. That is exactly why we did it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Exactly why we did it. Because if it was sandblasted, like many are, you would not have noticed it.
No, I just really played with the light well to see.
That's the point.
That close up with the movement, because it's all exposed.
Yeah.
The finishing, you know, you look at watches at a lower price, but even the top brands, you even see some dust particles as well.
Yeah.
Like when I was at Watch Pro, I looked at it with a loop as well. It was immaculate, absolutely refined. finishing. You know,
And that's the
fantastic.
aim. I mean, we don't get everything right, by the way, so we're not perfect. I don't think you can be in watches and be perfect, but we try harder than most.
Do you want to take it off so they can see the clear case back as well, so they can see the movement?
Sure.
'Cause,
So this is Caliber SH21. It's our own, genuinely our own in-house movement, designed by Johannes Janker. It's a twin barrel in series 5-day chronometer. All SH21s are twin barrel. It's also got a tungsten rotor. Tungsten, therefore, is one of the most dense there is, which means that it winds much more easily. So we're very pleased with it. It's been out since 2014. This will appeal to Alex because he will know that it takes a full servicing cycle to really know from a new movement how good it is.
Yes.
And because we are the only people who can service our own watches, we know that this cycle has now been gone through 7 years, 8 years since we launched it. Absolutely, of all of the movements we use, and we use some very fine Solita, some very fine ETA movements, and our own Caliber SH21, this is empirically the most robust and reliable movement we have. That is perhaps one of the things the team should be most proud of, because this tells you how good a movement this is. And Johannes Janker, thank you Johannes, now the technical director of Solita, formerly our master watchmaker, he set off to make the most reliable movement he could. 8 years later, after its launch, down years. So actually Johannes, thank you.
Fantastic result. Well, thank you. And what have you got on there? This is the compressor. Here we
Super
go.
compressor.
That's fantastic. Look at that. And it's genuinely, it's not a compressor style. It's a genuine.
No, many people seem to think that a second crown at 2 o'clock means that it's a super compressor. That's not true.
Is that the internal rotating bezel?
It's a rotating bezel, which is the countdown bezel for diving.
Right, yes.
If Peter takes his watch on, this is the first time since 1972 since anybody created a true super compressor. So if you go back to those times when the tolerances in watches were not as great as they are now. We don't need super compression now to have a great dive watch because our tolerances don't allow water ingress. Back in the day, the 50s, 60s and early 70s, the tolerances of watchmaking were not as great, of case making were not as great. So the super compressor was designed, the backplate, as you dive, compresses in, so the backplate moves in, and then almost counterintuitively, if you can see within the orange outer, just inside there, I don't know if your viewers can see, there is a spring. There is a loaded spring mechanism inside it, which the lozenges allow you to see through. It's the first time in history that anybody did an exhibition caseback super compressor.
Fantastic.
And what happens is, as you dive and the caseback goes in, the spring pushes back up against it, so that the gasket is even tighter compressed, reducing ingress. Now, when we decided to do this, and it was because a Austrian customer of ours wrote to me saying, I'm sick to death of seeing people put out super compressors that aren't super compressors. Why don't you do one?
Fantastic.
We decided, well, why not? Sometimes I wish we hadn't bothered. It was a true labour of love. We ended up having to buy a genuine old super compressor in auction. The engineers then reverse engineered it to create the blueprint for the new one, and it took about 2.5 years. And at one point we gave up, and then Adrian Booker and I said, no, there's got to be a way to do this. So they persevered, and our case maker, he makes cases for some of the biggest brands in the world, and he loves our cases because we give him challenges. And one of the proudest moments all of us had was when he was at one of the last Basel Worlds. He was wandering around Basel World with our watch on.
Fantastic, yeah.
Because he was so proud of the cases we produced. And this is a true masterpiece of both him, the pacemaker, and the engineers and the designer, and that kind of determination and resilience to overcome hurdles just because we want to and because we can. And to all those people who say they've got super compressors since 1972, and not one of them is, and there are some very famous names out there, we say, ha! That's it.
So you listen to your customers then?
Yeah, we've got to go to the garage.
Okay, this is it, guys. Guys, we're going down to the garage now. This is it. We're going down to witness the pit stop. Alex's favourite part of the show.
What's that?
The garage is a favourite part of the show, mate. So where are we going? Are we going down, or do they come and greet us, or?
We're supposed to go down.
Do you know where you're going or anything?
No.
Thank you very much.
Oh!
I'm very proud. Thank you very much.
Wristwatch check?
Sorry, wristwatch check.
Oh, very nice. Fantastic. Beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, I know.
And Alex, how are you finding the event?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's fun, isn't it? It's been, yeah, you know what? It's helicopters, D-Time, sharing the love. I can't believe I messed up the Oh, when I went to eat, I pressed the power button on my thing, and my phone switched off.
And all those people are...
All they got disconnected on all the Facebook groups that I set up.
So they can't go back on?
Well, no, well, how do I do it? I can't, it'll take me forever to do that now. But anyway, we're back. We've got 6-7 people watching. But anyway, these are the loyal guys, man. It's your guys. Bill, hi Bill, how's it going? Ian, Gavin, Mr. Hussein, Gavin, Ian, Mr. Dodger, we've got Bill, we lost Y2K, and Thomas Bunetz. Yep. We lost all the Enzo brothers as well, they're gone now.
They can't come back?
I don't know what's going on, I don't know.
If you're showing live on your channel,
well, they must have think it's over or something, I don't know. But what it is, I've got a live feed on the Facebook group, so they're commenting on the Facebook live stream, but the views come up on our thing as well, so, you know, I was hoping maybe there was 65,000 in that group. No, they've got 65,000 members in that group.
Yeah, but you switched off at the time.
Yeah, and they're all watching, and I'm like, I've got to eat now, see you later guys. Food comes first, yeah? You know, a key to a man's heart is his stomach, yeah? Without fuel, we wouldn't be able to continue. Well, I went to put it down on the floor, press the button, switched off. But anyway, they're climbing up, man. They'll come back. Because you know, I was offline for about half an hour. They were waiting. I ate my dinner, and I went on live again, and then they did a weird thumbnail like of my eyebrow, like that.
Let's see if anyone's WhatsApp.
But we're getting there. We're going to go to the garage. So, what does the garage entail? What should our viewers expect?
So it's the heart of a race day, basically. So technical crew, cars, really fast paced, loads of screens, showing all the crew what's going on.
Oh, I need to clean my lens. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. I do listen. How's that looking, guys? I've cleaned the lens. I've had accidents on the way. I've had a lot of technical problems, but we are still going. So, sorry, continue. Resume. Sorry.
Technical crew, so you've got really fast pit stops, loads of screens, showing timing, what's going on. You've got race manager dealing with race control. So real high activity.
Fantastic. So, how are you finding the watch?
Love it.
Good night, guys. Beautiful. Fantastic. So,
So yeah, then we'll head over there now. I'll give you this bike and we'll head over.
fantastic. Let's change perspective and take you guys for the tour.
Yes.
Right, we're waiting now for the tour. Exciting times. Yes. Okay, no worries. No worries, mate.
Rear driver's side.
And if they want me, if you need me to replace any of the drivers, I'll happily jump in and do the live stream at the same time. Here, full on experience. Okay, let's go. Alex is ready, man. He gets to show off his guns at the pit stop. I'm gonna attempt to get in the car, do the live stream on the circuit.
Sun's out almost again.
Oh, we ain't got Mike. There he is. There's... I can't believe it. Alex lost for words. Alexander the Great is lost for words.
It's amazing, isn't it?
My son was like that. My son was like that. London transport. Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a brand new Ford GT as well that was just here. Like, it's just gone. It's
Okay, we're doing the tour.
Did you clean your lens? I've got a message to clean your lens.
Well, I've cleaned it now, but some people are saying it's good on their end, some people are saying it's not good and bad, I don't know. It's not been an easy event to stream, to be honest. With the noise and...
There's a lot happening, you know, if you're speaking to somebody and then you're...
Now, look at this is the car show, look at this, guys, this is nice, look at this. Look at the Ferraris. We have to come out and do a little video of this as well. Look at this, guys. This is pure class, isn't it? Look at this. Ferraris, GTO. Look at that. That's a good old racing car. That is that Merc.
That's pretty expensive here. Maybe the old.
Yeah. Look at that old Porsche Carrera. Look at that. Fantastic.
Some more here, dude. Look at these ones here.
Got the McLarens here, look at this.
One over here as well.
Look at this. Let me get closer to the cars. Look at the Ferraris here, look at that. Oh yes.
Is that a
Pagani.
Pagani?
Yeah, Pagani. Look at that. That's an expensive car, that is. Good old Defender. Not a good track car, but solid.
Got the rolls.
Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, it's been interesting, that's for sure, isn't it? Mike's a top man, top character. Here we go, we're here, yep.
Pick a tyre anytime.
Okay, so which way are you filming? You filming you or are you filming
I'm
this
filming
way?
that way, yeah. Okay. No worries.
So, delighted to welcome you to the Team BRIT truck.
Yes.
Team BRIT truck. It's only, if you're looking for some spare change, it's about £140,000. It's almost as expensive as our McLaren. And that tows a trailer behind it that takes up to 3 cars and every single piece of equipment you see in the garage. When you look inside, you'll wonder how the cars fit. The back of the trailer comes down like this, goes to the floor, cars go up, and they effectively drive along the kitchen worktops, all the way to the front, and then we load everything else in and around it. Do you want to go and look inside?
Let's go, let's go.
I'm available for parties.
ITV or Sky Sports if you're watching.
Lots of sponsors.
There you go.
Where's the important ones? Oh yeah, up the top there.
There he is. Hey. Look at that. Look at that. It should be a bit bigger though.
There you go, how's that?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at that. Fantastic.
Okay, so inside, apart from our glamorous assistants, we have, this is where everything is stored. So the door shuts,
Fantastic.
that comes down, and then everything goes along the top. So we keep important things in there like lunch. And it's not a good day to be stood next to this, but this is our heated tyre and wheel warmers. So we don't have blankets like you do in Formula 1. We have literally tyre ovens. So these things have very one trade. Four tyres on there, sets of tyres goes in there. Careful, that's red hot still. Turn it off. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Let's go into the garage. All you have to remember is there's lots of people working here.
Stay out of the way.
Yeah, don't get in there.
It's 100 degrees.
Unless you're changing it.
100 degrees.
Yeah.
This one even tells the right time.
Oh wow! So that's the official timekeeper. Fantastic.
So important rules. Please don't go past the red line. But what I'm going to do now is pass it over to my learned colleague / racing driver who drives our Aston Martin.
I've been roped in on this now as
Right, you ought to be in charge rather than me. So this is Andy Tucker, Aston Martin driver.
Hey
Listen to what he says.
and current championship leader.
Class and championship leader.
So, it's now a lovely garage. As you can see, we've got some brilliant floor tiling down, very nice. All now a banner in as well. We erect this before the race weekend, partly because we don't want everyone prying in. You guys are getting quite an exclusive tour at the moment, and yourselves included. I'm not leaving these guys out. So these fuel rigs are what we use to fill up the car, but we're not actually using this one this weekend. We're using our big monster here. That allows us to dump 120 litres into the car like that. You're looking at about 10 seconds to 12 seconds to get every single litre of fuel in. So when you consider we'll burn that in an hour, it's quite ridiculous and quite expensive. So thank you very much to our sponsors out there that allow us to go racing. We've actually had a penalty today which isn't the best. It's meant we've lost a man. Bobby's out at the moment, he's picking things back up, and I'll show you the timing screens in a second. But we're not allowed past this red line, sadly. We can't go right up to it. Oh, don't go over it, don't go over it. Normally I've got a little bit more to show you, because luckily the last couple of garage tours we've had have coincided with a stop, or we've just got it here as it's happening. So you're missing out, sadly. But next time, as Mike's seen, you know how quick we are with pit stops. We do it. Yeah, there's certainly not too much to show you. We've got our pneumatic jack system here that we plug into the back of the car. That gets it off the ground completely. Allows us to change all 4 tyres in one time. You don't want to be going around pumping a jack. You know, you've got 4 corners to do, it's going to take bloody ages. You've only got 2 minutes to do the pit stop. You know, you don't want to be there for a couple of hours. And the advantage being as well, got a big pneumatic gun. It's a single bolt that holds the entire wheel on. So you literally just try to big torque wrench then just to make sure you imagine trying to change 4 tyres with 5 studs on it. So that's going to take ages. You don't want to be doing that. So we've got this equipment just so that it helps us be a little bit quicker in the pit stop, a little bit smoother. We make sure that we practice all of our driving stops as well. So if you actually come down earlier, we had Bobby and Aaron getting in and out of the car, in and out, so that it's drilled into our heads exactly what we've got to do whilst we're stopping the car. On top of that, we then have the mechanics running around the car like headless chickens, because they've got to do all of this choreography as well. The best way of explaining the pit stop is it's like a ballet. Everything's choreographed, everyone's got a certain sequence that they need to be following. Prime example, when we're refueling the car, no one else is allowed to touch it. If you touch the car while the 2 mechanics are refueling it, it's either a stop-go penalty or a drive-through penalty. You really don't want that in the race. The other thing is, if we are refueling the car, you have to turn the engine off.
If you don't turn the engine off, you'll get a penalty again. If you have someone touch the car before the hoses come out of the car, another penalty. So there's 3 that you can rack up just during a pit stop. So the one penalty that we have had is when we were doing the driver swap, we were ever too quick on the pit stop. So if you're 3/10 too quick, if you're 3/10 under 2 minutes, so you come in at 1 minute, 59 seconds and 7/10, slap on the wrist. I'm not going to do it because I'm not damaging your lovely watch. But yeah, so it's literally that finite. Even if you're 3/10 too quick, that's it. You're done. You've got penalty. They're trying to do it as quick as possible. Whereas to make it fair with endurance racing, everyone has to compete the exact same amount of time. Go over it by all means. If you need an extra 30 seconds, take it. If you're too quick, game over. We had the exact same thing happen at Oldham Park the other weekend. We were leading the race, came over on the radio 5 laps to go or 3 laps to go. Andy, you've got a drive through. Actually, no, it's not. It's a stop go. Great. 1 second. We have to stop completely still and then go again. Bit of a waste of time, really, isn't it? But it's motorsport. If you don't conform to the rules and the regulations, that's it, game over. Luckily, we were able to pick up a few positions after that. We stopped, we were in first place. Car's gone past, another car's gone past, so we come back out in 3rd place. Luckily, there was a lap to go that I had to catch up with the other cars. I caught the Porsche, sadly didn't pass the Aston Martin in front. We'll get them in the next race. Because otherwise I'll tag him in the barriers. I'm not that evil. Right, has Mike shown you inside the truck?
Yes. Oh no, he hasn't. Not inside the truck.
He showed you.
Look, sort of.
Oh, we'll go.
Yes, I did. What's that? It was small black ceramic, was it? Hey? Was that a small ceramic or iron plated?
What the
what he was wearing, yeah.
Right. This is actually quite important to us racing. So we have our timing screens here that show the exact position of the car on track. Currently, Bobby is 27th overall, 3rd in class, with 2nd in class being on the same lap, and Bobby is 16 seconds behind him. So at the moment we're on the podium, guaranteed, but if we can get up to 2nd place, that'll be a little bit more ideal, I think. Is there any chance? Have you seen Bobby drive? There's every bloody chance for that kid behind the wheel. He's ridiculous. And then the other side here, this actually shows us the exact position of the car on track. So if we pick it out, oh, he's caught in traffic at the moment. Is that a 68? It is. So there's Bobby on track at the moment. This is very ideal for us because if the car does stop on track, it'll show us exactly where he stopped. We then know if he's been recovered because we'll see his number coming through here, which is a bit of a worry to us. We don't want to see that number coming through there. We've got 8 minutes of the race remaining, so I'll quickly show you the truck and now you think we should head back over for the finish of the race.
Like, I'm on Team BRIT. Come on!
That's good. All money's good.
All money is welcome.
Oh no, first time, first visit, first county. It is very big on the inside.
Yeah, it is.
Right, let's walk on. Right, I'm going to take a seat to the next. Is everyone else coming in? Mark! Come on, Mark!
Oh, something smells good.
Someone's having a curry for dinner.
Sorry.
I'll let you off so you can give us nice watches. As you can hear in the background there, that's our radio system that's on the side. That might the little jazzy handle. So I'm not sure if you heard that in the background there. We've got radios that are actually connected to every single mechanic's head. As you can see, Phil modelling his headset for us there. Give the camera away, Phil. He needs it, bless him. He's going. But that allows the drivers to communicate with the crew, and also allows the crew to communicate with the driver. So if the driver's done something wrong, which fingers crossed he hasn't, he'll get told off by the crew. If the crew have done something wrong, they'll get told off by the driver. But we try to do it in a nice way, and 9 times out of 10, we don't actually need to tell each other off, because we try and do things correctly in this team, and in fairness to the boys, they do a bloody good job. I wouldn't trust any other crew in this pit lane as much as I trust these guys. When it comes to setting up a car, they set them up perfectly. If there's any changes I need making, they'll make them straight away. Or, they'll probably know what the changes are. That's how good these guys are, and that's not me blowing smoke at their backsides, because they're in the room with us. That is truth and fact. They work incredibly hard behind the scenes. We see them working hard at race weekends, but the reality is when they're back at headquarters, they have so much to do. They've got 14 cars to look after, and there's customer cars to look after as well. I've never once seen them not get a car out on time, which is credit to the team, if anything, because that just goes to show how hard we work behind the scenes as well as on track. As you can see at the back, all these big boxes and all of the tyres, everything fits in here with the cars as well at the same time. So you imagine for a big race weekend, this is British GT, it is a bloody big race weekend, but when we've got 4 cars on track at the same time as we have had at some places, imagine trying to get all the cars in here, then all of the separate bits of equipment you need for those cars. Each car has around 3 to 4 sets of different wheels. That means there's at least 3 to 4 sets of different tyres. You'll also then have to have the wet tyres that goes up. So all underneath, we've got little areas that you can stash things. As you can see, we've got a lot of fuel by Mike at the moment. So Mike, I hope you don't smoke. If you do, please do not light, because we will all go up in flames. But it's handy having a big wagon like this, because if we didn't have it, we wouldn't be able to go racing with the amount of cars we have. It's not like we can drive them to the track and none of them are road legal. As fun as that would be, I think if we did try and take one on the track, we'd get told off by JJ for a start, and definitely by Al, and most certainly by Dave, because he wouldn't be happy with us flying around on the roads in the race car. It's not ideal. But police aren't too happy. No, the police won't be happy about it. It's a very good point. I mean, no number plate for a start, that's points and a fine, I'm sure of it. But with the speed these things go, you'd probably end up losing your licence as well. What's the top speed on the McLaren?
Past 200k.
Yeah, it's quite a bit past 200k. I think it's about 179. Yeah, that's not slow. When you consider that, we're getting to at least 160 down the back straight here, at least. Pretty quick. Has anyone here been around the racetrack?
Yeah, I did the driving experience.
Right.
McLaren 620. And so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They wouldn't let you go full throttle though, would they?
Yeah, they pushed it. Yeah, I did 160 into the corner.
Well, maybe this is the
terrifying.
This is the time for me then to plug the Team BRIT Academy days that we do with our cars. So if no one here has been on track, I would genuinely suggest it, because the other side is you get to try the hand controls on track. You get to see how Aaron drives the car, how several of others drive the cars. It's not that easy. I'm not sure if you've had to go on the simulator upstairs. It's it's pretty hard.
Alex has. Great success.
Oh yeah, that was good.
You were good, were you?
That was good.
So we'll see you on the track then, Silverstone next week. Tickets sold out. Alex.
I'm just doing that and then I don't realise I'm in the fence because I'm trying to race.
Just to give you an idea, hold your hands out for me a second. Looks like 2 normal hands, and it's impossible. It's
very difficult.
This hand doesn't work properly at all. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not impossible.
It's hard.
It's hard, but this is the thing that we like to prove with the team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how hard it is, there's always a way around it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the situation is that the driver's been through, there's a way for them to move on from it, to bounce back from it. That's what's brilliant about everything you see here at the tours, everything that goes on with the team. Even the crew, they've all got their own different stories, all of the drivers have got their own different stories, but we're all here because we love motorsport. You're all here because you love motorsport, you like motorsport, you like the team. For us, it's because we like being fast.
We like outdoing people. We like proving the point that disability really doesn't mean jack in the world of motorsport. We've proven that time and time again. So for me, getting to do these tours, as fun as they are, I'd rather be racing. But I still get to go and show, look, it doesn't matter what we've gone through, look at what we've achieved, look at what we've actually got, and look what we're doing, which is racing a British GT, the echelons of GT racing in the UK. And we're going to get to the Mons, there's no ifs about it, let's face it. You think we're going?
So yeah.
Any doubters in this room?
Your plan.
So you know what's doubting us. So that's the brilliant thing about the team. That's why I love this wagon. I spend much of my time in here on the race weekend. So I'm sure you're all feeling the heat in here.
Yes.
Now imagine what the heat would be inside a race car. Any ideas of what the temperature would get to in a race car?
No idea.
Have a stab at that.
Not fun.
40.
37.
55.
What am I?
Celsius. 50 something. 70 Celsius.
No way.
70.
Imagine being sat in a sauna.
Oh wow.
3 separate layers of clothing on. Because you've got to have your Pneumatic underwear.
Yeah.
That's how it's like. That's in this one.
Which, as JJ will show, is actually double lined. So you're sat in there in a sauna, sweating away, losing weight, which is brilliant. I've lost since starting. I just have a nice little beer belly, completely gone now. Best beats going to a gym if you ask me. But you're trying to drive around the track where you're 70 to 80 degrees in temperature in the car, concentrating for 3 hours, competing with 30 different cars on track, trying not to crash, trying not to have other people crash into you, and win a race. And try doing that in your daily life. Next time you're in the office, stick the heating right up and see how many people complain.
I would, but I won't pay the bill.
Just imagine we're trying to go out there and compete, not just that, but keep focused. It's going to be incredibly hard in normal work environment. But you need your eyes to be racing. If you've got sweat dripping out in your eyes, you can't complain, you can't stop, you don't get the luxury of pulling over and washing your face quickly. You know, it's not like work where you can just step outside and sit in the shade. You've got to sit and endure it. So that's really inside of it, it's endurance racing. Disabled people have been through worse. I don't mind a little bit of heat. I got hit by the same car twice. 70 degrees temperature's nothing. You know, it's why complain about it? What's the point? Just go out there, enjoy it, go racing. I think we'll leave it at that. We're going to go back over because it's getting to the end of the race now. Just
behind you, Rob. Behind you.
Shoot over the line from here. Well, in that case, we need to make a move quick, guys.
Emile Sergino se fea nulos de cosmos, man. Ja, han satt et turbus på det. Really? Yeah, I miss him. Look, we had like Dodega, down to like Drisdora after that. I miss him, it was Regenbach.
I get to show you a bit more than an empty room now because the car is actually going to be coming back at the end of the race. Park filming conditions, so when the car comes back, please, for the love of God, do not touch it. If you do, we will end up with a penalty. If we end up with a penalty, that's P3. That's not bad going. 3 races, 3 podiums, so I'd say bloody well done, guys. How's that, Aaron? Right, if we step on through, we might get to see the car coming back in, get to see a rather excited Bobby then as well, which is always good to see. It's normally like a kid in a candy store when he gets out of the car, even if it's gone wrong. So now it's gone right, he's going to be buzzing.
It's our plastered and slides as well.
This isn't that bad.
Every skin was green.
Right, who's brought their bug and tire removal with them? No one brought a jet wash? I can't get the staff. Come on through, guys.
But Ian said it's alright. Look.
Sorry, guys.
Thanks. Thanks, mate. But look, Ian said it's fine.
We're going to carry you, by the way. It's alright, no problem.
Some kind of
I think I might see this, check it on the thing. See this, look, I'm running out of power though, look. I've had to go on the... I've got a power, yeah, I'm trying to charge it while we walk, look. Don't know how much power I've got left, but...
Mr. Scudamore a second.
Are we going round, are we?
Need a special little pass like mine to get down.
That's it, we just disqualified them.
Lead me astray.
Do you think it's the internet, maybe? That's probably why people tuned off.
Well done. Thank you. Where's Stuart? Where's Stuart?
Nothing, down there.
Let me see if I can get on mine.
Yeah, go on. So come off.
No, just stay on.
Come on, gents.
I think you know what it is. Every time it charges off that power back, my thing sort of flashes in and out. There we go.
Sorting out my audio. I'm recording D. He's recording me.
How's it going, Alex? How are we looking? Guys, if you want to go over to Alex's channel now, my battery is about to die. I've tried charging it. I think I've got about 4 hours footage altogether. So, Ian, to all the guys on the panel, whoever's been watching, a big thank you. My battery is about to die and Alex is about to take over. So jump onto Perpetual Time. Alex is on the live stream and we'll see you on the other side, guys. Take care. See you soon. Take care, guys.